Hello, and welcome to Snack Food and Wholesale Bakeries product highlights for the month of June 2025. I'm here with Liz Parker Kuhn, who's the senior editor of my publication and also Candy Industry.
Yep.
That's my radio
Hello.
voice. I'm going to stop that now, but
Like,
it's been a day, but we're having fun because snack and bakery products are fun. We're here, if you've tuned in before, we're here to talk about the product releases from the month of June. And this isn't product reviews. This is what products were most innovative, on trend, occasionally weird, and we might let our personal opinions sneak in a little bit, but mostly this is a serious professional video, right, Liz?
yep.
Sure. Sure, says Liz. I'm like, get me here. Um, oh, why don't you start off? We pick separately and then we get together, and sometimes we have overlaps, and this is one of them, but I'll let Liz start it.
Yep. Our first product this month is Tombstone. They did a French fry style crust pizza, and I first saw this on Instagram, and I was immediately intrigued. I was like, "What is this? Like, how are they making it French fry style?" Try saying that 5 times fast. So I have not tried it. I would try it though. The flavors were like I think one or two were like meat based.
Mhm.
But it sounded interesting to me.
Yeah, I there are companies having fun with the crust or base. Palermo Villa does a lot of branded co-label movie TV tie-ins. But they recently had an LTO with Cheez-It. It's basically a giant square Cheez-It with toppings on it. It sounds wacky, and it was, but it got me to try just out of sheer curiosity, and I sneaking the editorial opinion in. It was pretty good. This is another thing that's going to grab me because French fry style crust, what's that like? I got to try it. That is, I think, what a lot of consumers passing that by, or if you're like Liz and me, got hit with a an ad on social media, pique your interest just based on the interesting, innovative crust alone. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes.
So Sweet Loren's, they're known for doing like better for you, like allergen-free type cookie dough.
Yeah.
They have a Hello Kitty cookie dough out, which is cute. Cute idea. And then there's another company, I don't know how to pronounce this, either Aisha or Asha or something.
Oh yeah.
They introduced a mochi pancake mix, mochi flavored stuff, not new, but the fact
Yeah.
that it's like Hello Kitty themed, kind of fun. And also, fun fact of the day, apparently Hello Kitty's not a cat, right? Isn't she like a girl or
That is
something?
what Sanrio says, but I am going
Yeah.
to forget that they said that because clearly whiskers, ears, clearly a cat.
Yeah, that's like
Not
when
even
Uno
coming up.
does those memes where they're like, "Thanks for the rules, Uno. Like, we'll take it from here."
Oh,
The card
yeah.
game.
I just had this conversation. It turns out that no two families play the same rules on Uno. It's like
Yeah.
we the rules maybe, or just learn how to play from somebody else and then decide things like, oh, if I have two reverses, I could play both of them at the same time. Or either you draw until you can play again, or you draw one and stop. Things like that. It's really interesting. But uh, Hello Kitty, I am a child of the 70s, 80s, and I used to spend my allowance on the Sanrio store stuff. Hello Kitty was probably my favorite. Now it's Bats Maru, the grouchy, the grouchy black. Oh, I don't know what he is. I think he's an owl, some kind of bird.
Yeah.
But Hello Kitty is something that I think the kids still follow, but people my age are nostalgic for. So there's no actual Hello Kitty in the mixes. She's on the box, so rest assured. But I would pick that up just out of sheer nostalgia. I once went to Super H and they had Hello Kitty branded Kleenex facial tissue, and I paid a premium for that just because there's kitties on the box. So the flavors of the mixes sound interesting. I'm a big fan of the mochi pancake and cake mix and stuff like that. So Yeah, I think the combination of the product and the Hello Not a Kitty would get people to buy. So interesting, innovative on both of those products. So Kettle Brand is a Campbell's snack brand that keeps making appearances because they're having a lot of fun with the flavors. The two of the things, as Liz and I are making our way through finishing up the state of the industry snack thing, people are still looking for spicy, uh, better for you, which this is maybe not falling under that column, but spicy and global flavors. Chili crisp is a condiment that's having sort of a heyday. It's an oily chili flake thing that is very versatile. I put it in stir fries a lot. One of my friends, and I have not been bold enough, said just simply drizzle it on ice cream, chocolate or vanilla, whatever. It's really good. It's very versatile. But Kettle Brand has been having fun with globals like heat, chamoy, which is a sweet spicy thing that Latinos like to put on their fruit. Chili crisp is an Asian condiment that they've now put on a chip. So I'm interested. Liz is not a spice girl, so she might be less inclined.
Yeah, I mean, I would try these just to see like how spicy they are, but I
Yeah.
feel like Kettle Brand is always kind of having fun with their flavors and like especially spicy. I remember they had a
Yeah.
gochujang or gochujang
Yeah, the Korean
option a while
barbecue.
back. Yeah, and they
Um,
had like a hamburger one or something too.
oh yeah,
A
they're
bunch of
having
different
fun.
ones.
Speaking of fun, Liz has another product.
Yep, my next one is a collab between Home Chef and Grillo's. If you know Grillo's, you know they do pickles. They pop up a lot in our Fun Friday articles because they're always doing fun stuff. And then
Hmm.
Home Chef, when you think Home Chef, you might think like the subscription boxes, like
Yeah,
almost like
somebody in
HelloFresh,
the neighborhood
which
has
I
that.
constantly invert, by the way. Like I'll say like Home Fresh or like Hello Chef. So if
Mhm.
someone needs a new meal kit subscription name, there you go. But Home Chef has a thing with Kroger where like if you're at Kroger, you can just buy like individual meals. They might serve two, I believe. And that's kind of what this is. I told one of my friends about this because she's always buying the Home Chef meals at Kroger. So it should be interesting like to see if it does well as like kind of a grab and go item. Like pickle pizza, not new, but it's coming more into the mainstream now. I feel like Cauliflower has a frozen one now as well. And I think there was someone else recently who did one too. So that should
Yeah.
be interesting.
Yeah, I'm really interested the home meal kit thing. It seems to be a good fit for people who never want to do a full meal prep, top to bottom thing like that. I'm one of those people that like sometimes I don't want to cook, so I want to go to the grocery store, get something quick and easy. I am the target market for stuff that is in the subscription space, but available in the grab and go format at Target has some of their own Good and Gather branded stuff. But back to Grillo's pickle, uh, they're in everything now. I'm trying to think. I was watching TV last night, and there's a fast food joint that's partnered up with them, and I cannot remember what it is, but everything from hippies, Grillo
Yep.
pickle puffs, oh gosh, lots of stuff. Utz has had their mothership chips and Boulder Canyon, I believe. So pickle is having a moment. The flavor was all over sweets and snacks, and Grillo's pickles specifically. Um, Going from the tart, savory flavor of pickles to the sweet taste of Hershey's chocolate. Hershey's, as anybody following the industry knows, that they've had some interesting acquisitions and expansions. They've been snapping up savory snack companies, but they have one of their interesting brands is One Nutrition Bars. And like a lot of companies, they are having fun by mixing brands. They've now come up with Hershey's and Reese's nutrition bars, protein bars. The latest, which I think Liz and I both got to sample at Sweets and Snacks, and now is available on shelves a couple of months after Sweets and Snacks. Hershey's double chocolate protein bars. Um, it's notable because of the brand reaching from the candy aisle into the functional nutrition aisle. But also, once again, the flavor wizards have done it. It's not just chocolate, it tastes like Hershey's chocolate. Hershey's has a unique chocolate flavor to it that is distinctly theirs, and I think they captured it pretty well. Liz, have you tried it?
Yeah, and I just
Okay.
recently tried it. Otherwise, I would have a bar for show and tell. So I went on vacation in Rhode Island last week to visit family, and I always pack. Our hotel didn't serve breakfast, so I packed a bunch of like snack bars and fruit crisps and things that are breakfasty. And I did throw that one in, and thankfully my husband put it in his carry-on because it would have melted. It was like 90
Oh,
degrees, and I think it
yeah.
did melt a bit. We threw it in the fridge for a bit, so I can vouch it definitely tasted more chocolatey than other protein bars I've had. And I believe they use like sugar alcohols because I think it said 0 grams of sugar. And I
Yeah.
was like, how are they doing that? But it tasted
Yeah.
pretty good. It didn't taste
Mhm.
like fake sugar. So
Yeah, I don't have the ingredients label in front of me because one, I think when no brags, but when you're a snack editor, sometimes you get things in prototype or pre-prototype packaging, and this is
yep.
in silver packaging. So the ingredients were might have been on there, but little tiny print on the sticker that they put on. Two, I ate it a long time ago. So yeah, it's a lot of companies have figured out, and I think Liz and I were just talking about this not too long ago. The the weird, occasionally strange, somewhat or the flavor that you get when people use artificial or non-sugar natural sweeteners, we're defeating by coming up with the right level of sugar sweetener, excuse me, and other ingredients, or coming up with a blend. Allulose, I picked up a product the other day that it's like this doesn't taste at all artificially non-sugar sweetened, and it was because it was a blend of things. Erythritol, I believe, was in there, allulose, stevia, and I believe, hello, Tom of Icon Foods, if you're listening. I think it was him. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was him, he that said sometimes when you're coming up with blends, one will cover up the elements of another and they work together in harmony. Um, and I think that might be the case here. So well done.
I just looked it up real quick. I'm wrong. So there's 1 gram of sugar
Okay.
and it
That's
uses
related.
isomalt and maltitol, and it's on Amazon, which is how I know this because there's pictures of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back
yeah,
of
yeah.
it. So kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
The next thing is Goldfish is another one of those snack companies that's have had a lot of fun with flavors. There I am yeah, to reveal my I like spicy stuff. They released as an LTO, and I believe it's permanent now, Frank's Red Hot. So that's a good example of a spicy, hot, on-trend thing. Fun co-branding. Um, Awesome sauce is a condiment that if you're you might not you might know it under a different name. It's a condiment that's like a little bit of spice, mayo based, a little bit of tangy, and I think you might know it as comeback sauce. There's a couple of fast food chains that have something that's basically just like it, but they put it under their own branded name, like Cane's. Well, Cane's is more barbecue-y, but the word awesome would grab my eyes, and the packaging, if you could put a picture up there, Brett, it's fun. There's a lot of fun going on. Liz, what did you think about this one? Because you picked this one too.
I did. I was intrigued by awesome sauce. I'm like, what is awesome sauce? And on our post, it says it's kind of a combo flavor of mustard, smoky barbecue with a spicy pickle kick.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of similar to Cane's sauce, I would think. In which
It
case,
does
I would
sound like cane
totally
sauce. Okay.
find these because I love Cane's. But it's interesting, like because I wonder if they think consumers will just know what it is, or if they'll be like intrigued by the name enough to pick it up. But yeah, it should be interesting, and they have had success, like you said, with like the Frank's Red Hot and a few other flavors, some of which are
Old Bay.
premium flavors.
Old Bay is a favorite. Co-branding, spicy. Who doesn't love that stuff?
Yep.
Let's make weird faces. I am a frequent visitor to Asian markets like H Mart, And one of the things that I pick up is shrimp chips. Shrimp chips are a extruded snack with a slightly seafoody flavor to it. Calbee being one of the most well-known producers of such snacks. And these are great. Why aren't they in America more? Calbee has introduced a couple of new flavors to their line. Chili lime, which is a flavor of the Americas, Latin America, Tex-Mex, however you want to call it, but then roasted seaweed, which harkens back to their Japanese heritage. It's just interesting seeing Calbee expand some of its legacy products and Asian flavors over in America.
Yeah, I've Calbee has an interesting lineup of things. Like I've seen they have the honey butter chips before as well, which are some of my favorites. But shrimp chips, I mostly like when I go out for Thai food, sometimes they'll give
Mhm.
you like a thing of shrimp chips to eat. And I
Oh
don't
yeah.
like seafood, but it doesn't tast super shrimpy to me. So
Yeah,
I
that's what
like
I'm
it.
thinking. I there are Asian snacks that are very fishy, seafoody. This is nowhere near some of the like the oh, what you call it, octopus ball.
Mm.
Uh Things like that that I pick up. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm picking up and I just eat it and I was like, "Oh, this is very fishy." I could have told you by the cuttlefish on the package or whatever, but I think that shrimp chips will take off eventually. And with fun, adventurous flavors, a mix of traditional Asian and then like new Latino flavors, I think they'll take off eventually. Liz, we have another overlap, but why don't you start with this one?
Yep. So Cheez-It is at it again with new flavors. It's a mashup with Wendy's. They're coming out with Baconator crackers, which I would try just out of curiosity, but I think I've said this before. I'm a Cheez-It purist. Like I don't like when they mess with
Oh,
it.
yes, we've talked
The
about that. Yeah.
exception is like if it's like the snaps, like the white cheddar snaps, those are really good.
Hmm.
And now I want some of those. I think I have some in the kitchen. But yeah, so like I would try these. I'm iffy on bacon flavors. Like I love regular bacon, but I don't like bacon on pizza. I'm a little weird. So I don't know if I would like these, but I think it'll appeal to people, especially if you're a Wendy's customer and you're like, "Oh, hey, like what is this?" So,
Yeah.
and I think that's like what they're trying to do here.
I'm a bacon fan. I used to when I was freelancing, I thought I would make $1 million on my bacon blog called Bacon du Jour, in which
Hmm.
I would wrap something in bacon every day and then report on how delicious it was. My one of my favorites is this sounds weird, but trust me. I took a Cadbury cream egg, cooked it, and then ate it. And that was amazing. You're going to think I'm loony after this, but I watched the movie Elf, and you know the scene where Buddy's eating cotton balls in the doctor's office?
Yeah.
I actually wrapped a cotton ball in bacon and tried to eat it because
Hmm.
I was old enough to know better that that's not a real cotton ball, Jenny. But I was just like, oh, it's cotton. It couldn't hurt me. It didn't hurt me, but it was gross. But thanks to that segue, I just revealed to you that I'm crazy and also I love bacon a lot. Um, so I would definitely try it, especially since there was an LTO Cheez-It years ago uh, that I would imagine tastes a little bit like that. And I believe it was either a double cheeseburger or a bacon cheeseburger. I don't remember, but I have told the people at Kellanova this. Um, you should bring it back because not only did it taste good, they layered the seasonings so that you could taste the mustard, you could feel the mustard, the cheese, the beef, the smoke of the burger, and all this other stuff. So, with that experience with Cheez-It, I would imagine that this flavor would be spot on. I believe it's the permanent rotation. I haven't bought Cheez-Its in a while because they keep sending me Cheez-Its. Thank you, Kellanova. I think that the bacon duos, which is depending on what we reach in, you could pull out a white cheddar, I believe, and or a bacon, and they got that flavor spot on. So I think this co-branded bacon product would be good, and I would like you to send me some. No, I'm not begging for samples. I don't need any more samples, but definitely something I'm interested in. Liz has another product.
Yep, we are moving to the frozen aisle for this product. So Laoban, I think that's how you say it, they released a selection of takeout inspired frozen dishes. And I posted about this on my LinkedIn because I was so intrigued. It's popcorn chicken, but not just like the Tyson kind. It's like Taiwanese popcorn chicken, like you might get at a bubble tea shop. And scallion pancakes, and I believe crab rangoon. So crab rangoon, like I think I've seen a few people with that, a few
Mhm.
producers. But like scallion pancakes, I've never seen before in the frozen aisle, and popcorn chicken, I haven't either, the Taiwanese type. So I posted about this, and one of my friends was like, "Oh, Trader Joe's has scallion pancakes," which I didn't know. But I think it should really appeal to pretty much anyone who likes Asian food. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, Laoban is a fun brand to follow. They have soup dumplings and things like that. And the founders are, I believe, Asian and not Asian. So the two come together to kind of have this. It's definitely authentic, but flavored by some of the Americanized dishes that you'll see on menus at Chinese, Japanese in various other restaurants. So, and we categorize these as snacks, appetizers, and one of the things that I like to do is just like have appetizer meals where I buy like lots of different things, and these would make it on the way to my menu because they remind me of the things that I would get when I was actually in the restaurants, the Americanized Chinese, Szechuan, Cantonese restaurants and such. So food is fun, snacks are fun, and I keep using that word to talk about this and other products, but this definitely falls under that category of fun. And again, as we make our way through the state of the industry coverage, which will be coming to you in a short week and change, um, it's food is fun, international flavors are hot, and this is on trend. The last product is mine. I learned a lot covering this product. I haven't tried it, but celebrity products, they're everywhere. I have Mosh bars, collaboration between Patrick Schwarzenegger and Mom Maria Shriver, brain health bars. Um, on the beverage side, Tom Holland, the latest Spider-Man, has his own line of zero alcohol beer called Biro. Get it? Um, This one is fun because it's another example of a celebrity not just putting their name face attached to a product. David Beckham's Bee Up honey snacks are inspired by, he's a beekeeper. He and his son were like, let's do something together. Why not raise bees? Rich people have weird hobbies. But through the process of raising bees in their apiaries, they came to appreciate what it takes, the important role, all the work that bees do, the important role that bees play, not just making honey, but our entire agricultural ecosystem. And to thank the bees, I guess, he came up with his own line of honey-based fruit snacks, which have they tout the health benefits of honey, which I will not repeat here because we've gone on forever already. But just the fact of a celeb-backed product that the celebrity's personality and involvement is integral and not just superficial is interesting. The product itself, I mean, I'm the way I'm talking, it sounds secondary, but I also like honey as an alternative sweetener is coming up more and more in snacks and candy, as Liz could probably tell you. So the product itself is interesting. The star quality likely will get a lot of people to pick up. Liz, have you tried these? I don't think you did.
I have not. The only
Okay.
time I've even like heard or seen of them is when we posted about it, actually.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that he took up beekeeping as like a hobby. I'll admit I'm more familiar with his wife than him because I used to be a
Yeah.
big Spice Girls fan
Spice
back in
Girls.
the day.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Yeah, but interesting, especially if, that's something he likes to do and is passionate about. So,
Yeah, it's food has personality, and this one has his personality attached, so it's fun to watch. It's always fun to talk about snacks and baked goods and candy. But we're about out of time to talk about this month's. We'll be back again in about a month from now to talk about products. If you are a producer and you've got a new product in the works that you'd like to talk about, you can email me, spinnerj@bnpmedia.com, or Liz. Liz has the longest email ever.
Yep. Parker KUHN at or wait, Parker KUHNE at
Yeah.
bnpmedia.com. There we go.
Yeah, and it's always fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making tasty and innovative, sometimes weird and wacky snacks and baked goods. I'll just let you go so you can go work on those products, and we'll see you here next month. Bye.
See ya.